first memory. I just thought Philippines are good and Philippines are safe. Yeah. So I heard from my parents Philippines are not safe, but I thought it's safe.
Yeah.
You thought it's safe?
Safe.
Yeah, exactly. But I think, if you're going to go to Manila, Manila is not really safe.
Yes, no, Manila is not safe.
Yeah, of course. But if you're going to go to Cebu, probably I can say guarantee like maybe safe. But it's not a state of like being like really safe wherever I go, but it's still safe in here. Unlike in Manila. In Manila it's like, maybe it looks like a US. It looks like a US in here. Like in Cebu. There's like a street that is like really safe in Cebu. But there's such a place as well that is not safe. But in Manila, it's really kind of dangerous. Like I think like Manila is like top 6 of the Asian countries, like one of the most dangerous places.
Yes.
Yeah, I've never been to Manila.
You never been to Manila. I'm lucky for you. Yeah. But Cebu, Cebu I can guarantee that like safe. But like talking about your belongings, you should have to keep that. Like for example, your phone, your wallet, like that. Yeah, always be secure. But when we talk about people, people in here is good. Yeah. The humor is like really good in Cebu rather than in Manila.
Yes.
So that's why we can, that's why we say Philippines is not safe. No, Philippines is safe, but some of the places with good is just nature as well. Just like that. And I think, maybe in Singapore, you're living in Singapore, right?
Yes.
Singapore is like one of the safest countries as well. Like alongside with Japan.
Yeah. I was living in Japan and moved to Singapore, so both are safe.
Both are safe.
Both are safe.
I see. What about in Taiwan? Taiwan, right?
Yes, also safe.
Yeah.
Because every street, every corner, we have CCTV.
That's
yes. So we can walk outside along in the night, at night. Yes, it's safe.
Okay, but if you're going to walk in the night, it's like really good. In here, it looks like no, it's not. There's a CCTV, but it's not all of the corners have a CCTV. So I cannot say it's guaranteed. But if you have someone like, for example, your partner or maybe your friends, it's safe.
Yes.
If you're walking alone, like for example, you, like a girl, it's like a woman, I think I cannot say that it's like a safe. But I'm not saying it's dangerous, okay? I cannot guarantee it's like safe walking on alone, okay? In the night. But in the IT part, it's good. Yeah, it's private. This is like a private property. No one allowed, and there's like, some suspicious guys or some suspicious person, people like that. What about in your country?
Maybe my country dangerous. Yes, not safe.
Not safe.
Yeah, not safe for travel.
Like in Ho Chi Minh?
Yes, maybe Ho Chi Minh City. Yes.
Can
you be robbed?
Robbed? Robbery like that?
Can you check iPhone on the street? Can you be
steal your phone?
still? Yeah.
I see. That's the problem about. Yeah, I think mostly Asian countries have some. Not just only Asian countries, also like Western. Like for example, US. But like we think like US is always a good country. It's like federalism, but we don't know. People there is more dangerous.
They allow to have
Yeah.
more dangerous.
Most dangerous, and of course there's a lot of gangs in there.
Yeah, so everyone can have.
Yeah, but there's also like a specific city in there. Like it looks like a gang city. Everywhere must have the guns. It's not really safe. Like wow. In the Philippines, it's allowed you to have a gun if you have a license. If you're going to get a license, You should have to maybe like you're a businessman, or maybe
Is it easy or hard to get a license?
yeah,
Easy.
it's easy as long as you have this.
Ah.
Yeah. So, but if you don't have this one,
Hi.
but if you don't have this one, yeah, you still can get the gun, but without license, no license.
Ah, that's illegal.
It's illegal, yeah. But no police, it's legal.
You always say that.
Yeah, that is true. Because in Cebu in here, like, the police in here is like really not, how do you say it? Not strict.
Not really.
Yeah, not really strict. But when it talks about drugs, cocaine, they're very strict, you know. Marijuana, cocaine, ecstasy, I don't know, other drugs, paraphernalia, yeah. They're very strict about that one. But talking about the, gun, yeah, they're not very strict. As long as you didn't see anything like something suspicious that you have a gun. But if you go to the mall, you cannot allow to bring a gun in the mall.
Also they will check, but they check is not they're very careful.
No, yeah, they have metal detector.
Oh, so they will know sensor.
Yeah, if you have like this, oh, you have a gun. Okay. Let me got your bag. And sometimes they have the canine there. Sometimes, like if they do the operations, maybe if there's like a drug dealers or drug den, they're going to bring the canine. So because the canine is like really sensitive, smelling about some drugs. So of course that's why they do that. And of course I think most especially Philippine people loves drugs.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm not saying all of the people, okay? Some of the people. Also in the government agencies. Sometimes maybe our president. Yeah, because when he speaks, it looks like this. So
Use too much.
yeah, using too much cocaine, like when our president like gives some speech to the people of the Philippines, he will look like this, like, "Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen," like that. So it's gonna be suspicious. It's not a syndrome, right?
This year is a change, right? Because you just election
Yeah.
change your president, right?
Yeah.
So this new president also is not better than before.
It's worse.
What?
This president is worse. Our past president is good.
Oh really?
Yeah, very good. The third is very good because no criminal. Do you know Philippines before during our late president is like really safe. Wherever you go, you're a woman, you're walking alone at night, very safe, very safe. 12 midnight. You're walking on the street, it's very safe during our President Duterte. But right now, if you're going to walk on the street, I don't know, I cannot guarantee that that is safe. As a woman, no, if you are a woman. But us, ma'am, yeah, it's okay.
Why? Because the new president they didn't punish the bike rides.
Because of before, the police is in every corner.
Oh, every corner.
Yeah, they have guns. If there's something, doing something suspicious, they're going to shoot you. Like for example, they give you a warning. Like for example, you are selling drugs. You're selling drugs. The police gives you a warning. Yeah, I'm going to knock on your door. This is what we call tokhang.
Tokhang.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, tokhang.
Like a warning,
Like knock on the door. Yeah. If you heard this one, yeah, the police will going to tell you that, yeah, please stop that. They give you a warning. But the second time, if you didn't follow, and they still, you're selling the drugs, they will going to shoot you without any hesitations. So that's why the mass killings in the Philippines before, a lot of people die. Yeah. So some of the people, oh no, my dad, my son didn't sell that one, but no, they have a lot of CCTVs. Okay, so this is like the person of interest. Yeah, we give the warning, and the second time if they sell again, yeah, shoot. So that's why. And sometimes they're going to have the surrender into the prison, but they cannot go to the prison. They just have the seminar for 2 weeks. Like, yeah, seminar, rehabilitation. It looks like a rehabilitations, but it's a seminar for you to change, you know, your path, being a bad boy to a good guy. Okay. So, but if you're already, you know, 2 weeks, you're graduate, and you are safe right now. You're out of the list. But if you are going to sell again, they're going to shoot. That's why, you know, that's the thing why we can say during our late president is very safe. Now,
So now, police didn't allow the show.
they're allowed to shoot, but nah,
They don't want to.
they're not very strict about the drugs because you know the most of the government officials will use the drugs. So because you know drugs is like one of the sources of biggest money.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see that one because my uncle before is a drug lord. Yeah, and of course one day he earned a million just one day. In a week maybe 1.5 million like that peso. Of course, because he has a lot of connections. So but during President Duterte time, he surrendered. Right now, he didn't go back, but he still used the drugs, but not selling anymore. Yeah, but before he has a lot of money. You know, drugs can give you a lot of money, but your life is in danger. It's like 50-50.
Yes.
50 will dead you, 50 will alive. Okay. Alright guys, so good afternoon. So since we are already complete and I think Anton is not already here, right? Because I think he is chilling out already. No. Yeah, Anton. You know Anton?
Yes.
Yeah, right? So he's not here in the Kiki English, right?
Yes.
Alright, so we're going to continue your lessons right now, okay? So all we need to do today is listen. Trouble. Alright, childhood, because we are used already to it, so we're going to proceed to our lessons in here, okay? So speaking now. Share, okay? Let's talk about share, okay? Sharing is caring. Okay, so share how you change. Are the changes positive or negative? Okay, so for example, when I was young, I used to be messy. But now, I'm very neat, like clean. This is a positive change. It's too good to be neat. Okay, just like for example me, when I was young, I used to sleep maybe 8 hours or 9 hours a day. But now I only sleep 6 6 hours or 7 hours. So this is not good for my health. So this is not a positive outcome. So just like how to say negative, okay? Negative changes. Okay. What about you, Miss Julia?
When I was young, I'm not a good student. I'm not focused to study. But now I study so hard to learn English.
To learn English. Okay, I see. All right, so that is like a positive. Yeah, positive income. Okay, what about you, Nana?
When I was a child, young, around 5 or 6 years old, I went to a park to hang out after school every day. But now I can't do. So I think that it is negative change.
Negative change. Why you cannot go to the park anymore?
Because I have a lot of homework to do. And now I'm in sports club. so I can't hang out.
You cannot hang out at the sports club as well.
Yeah.
A lot of homework. I see. Maybe you can do your homework tomorrow. That's what I did before. No. Yeah.
But
then
sometimes
homework
the
is
limit
tomorrow.
is tomorrow.
Yeah. Like I don't do my homework. Like when I go to my to my house, I play with my friends. Like hide and seek. Like that. Playing some basketball. Sometimes we're fighting. Like if we didn't understand each other. No, it's a score. It's a foul. Yeah. So, but I didn't do my homework. I do my homework tomorrow. I go to school very early to do my homework.
Ah.
Yeah. So what about you, son?
When I was young, maybe I've tried, but after I grow up, maybe I've been more confident.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So that's like you're being shy before,
Yes.
like introvert.
Shy.
But what about right now? Like when did you realize that you changed that one?
Maybe high school because I do a lot of activity, especially I train sport competition and also music festival in high school. So that's why I think I'm more confident to do anything.
Confident. Okay, the confidence is there. All right. What about you, Hush?
For me, maybe 10 years ago, I all time play football. But now I don't have more time. Maybe one time in 1 month.
One time in a 1 month. Why?
I didn't have time.
You didn't have time. What times do you do for like right now? What kind of things are you busy on?
Here, no, I have time. But in my country, I work and same time I'm studying. Yeah.
Studying master's degree?
Yeah.
I see. Hustle hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we call hustle hard, Studying, working, studying, working again like that, okay? You want to become a rich millionaire?
Maybe. That's
Rich daddy? Rich uncle? So that's why you have a mini habibi. Okay, I see. Alright, so it's like negative changes. So because you didn't have any physical activities. What about you, Pierre?
When I was young, I don't like study English. Yes, I'm lazy.
I'm really busy. Okay.
Yes, but now I think it is very important for life. Yes, so I decide to study English for my future.
For your future. Okay. Studying English, guys, is not really, not really demand, okay? Not really demand for some of the reasons. Before, before, you're like, oh no, the English is not really too important to know. Until this day, because we, the global, or how do we say, the people all over the world decided that English is a universal language next to the Chinese. I know Chinese also like one of international language as well, but the first national language is the English because I don't know why, like it's gonna be easy for you to understand each other speaking English rather than speaking Chinese, because Chinese is like really hard. Yeah, really hard. Very hard to learn, but English you can understand each other, okay? So, of course, in the Philippines, I don't know why do we keep learning English, because we are learning English since kindergarten, daycare until college or university. We never stop learning English, like why? Very, it's not very hostile for us. We have our own language. Okay, so thank you so much for that one. So that is like your changes that you have right now. So now today, we are going to have the childhood memories, okay? So vocabulary exercise. We are going to find the meaning of the words from the given choices, okay? So number one, okay? I wanted to read that one, Peter.
Number 1.
Like letter A.
An outdoor area where children can play that usually includes special equipment such as swings and slides.
Yes, what is it?
I think playground.
Playground, exactly. That is a playground, okay? Next, number 2. A simple, okay, number 2 is, Hasim, please read.
Okay, a simple children's story about magical creatures.
What is it?
Fairy tales.
Fairy tales, okay? That is a fairy tales. Next, Julia, please read letter C.
Children's game in which everyone hides from one player who tries to find it. Maybe it's a hide and seek.
Hide and seek. Hide and seek. Okay.
Hide and seek.
Yeah, 6.
Seek. Yes.
Yeah. Hide and seek. Okay, that's good. So next, letter D. How about that one? Nana.
The person who cries easily, he will complains often.
Yeah, complains often. Cry baby. It's very simple.
Hide and seek.
No? A person who cries easily or complains often.
Cry baby.
Cry baby. Okay, that's good. So now in here, let's have our go. We're going to get a field exercise. Okay, number 1, son.
Don't be such a crybaby. She throws a little scissor.
Okay, so don't be such a crybaby. Number 2, Hasim.
Okay, when I was a child, my mother would often read real tale.
Fairy tale.
Fairy tale.
Yeah, so it's a fairy tale
To me.
Okay, next number 3. So,
Children love to play playground. Oh, hide and seek. Sorry, hide and seek.
hide and seek. Okay.
Hide and seek.
Number 4. Yeah, Peter.
Number 4. Tom, Mary, and John were playing tag on the playground. No?
Yes, at the playground. Are you sure?
Tag on the
Yes, you just answer yes.
playground.
You sure?
Yeah?
Yes, okay, that's good. That is correct. Sorry. Okay. Alright. No, thank you so much, guys. Okay, that is all correct, okay? So now in here, let's have the discussion. So let's share your thoughts, on the following facts. Do you agree or disagree? Support your answer, okay? So we're, a party. Okay. So childhood is the most beautiful of all life seasons. What do you think about this one? Now let's start with, let's just say Hasi. Yeah.
For me, I think yes.
Yes. Yeah, can you defend your answer? Why?
Because I don't have any problem. Just I live, I play, I just
Play.
eat, sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any
Responsibility.
responsible.
Responsibilities. You don't have any responsibilities, so like that's like the best. What about them? Many? No. Do you have any responsibilities right now?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Okay.
Not often. Oh, I like that one. Okay, that's good. Not the responsibility. That's good. Okay, you know, well, like we're gonna be happy, you know, if we don't have, like we're not like really often have a responsibility, like only sometimes. It's like in the life I want to be, you know. I'm going to help if I need, but if I don't need, like you know, I just like stay rest, you know, good rest. But no, every day have a responsibilities. Okay. What about you, Julia?
I agree travel is the most beautiful of all life season because when I was a child, my parents always protect me and I don't need to do so many chores and they will help me. And but now when I adult and I need to be independent woman, so I needed to be brave and sometimes pretend I don't feel anything.
Okay, pretend like
Yeah.
strong and independent woman.
Yes, pretend yes, because I'm adult, I can't cry and I need to be strong. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's true.
but when I was a kid, I can cry and I can say I don't want and I don't want to do something. I don't want to go there. Yes, but now I can't. Yes.
Okay, you know, you don't want to cry. You want to be strong. Do you believe that crying is being weak? I have a question for you. What about you, Peter? Is crying being weak? Okay, I'm not like objecting your answer, okay? I'm going to ask you a question. You know, I'm going to ask you a question. Is crying being weak?
If right this.
Like is crying
Crying.
is showing you are weak?
Can you explain for me? I understand.
Weak.
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 If you see someone
Um,
crying, you will feel he is not strong and she is super weak. Especially men, because men can cry, right?
Yes.
Maybe I never cry.
You never cry.
Yes.
Okay, but do you
Okay.
think, you know, do you think crying is showing you are weak? For example, if you're going to see a man that is crying,
Yes. 1 year ago, I'm with my girlfriend.
goodbye my girlfriend?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. I'm feeling hurt my soul.
What do you think you are weak for that?
Yes. I'm feeling break my heart.
Break your heart,
Yeah.
okay. But you're feeling weak.
Yes. Yes. Just one. Just once.
Just once, okay. I understand. Alright, Hasim, okay, since you're a man, you know, manly, you know, with a
Yeah.
beard, muscle. Yeah, do you think crying is, you know,
Weak, no.
calming you weak? Why?
For man or for
For a man.
I think sometimes it's very important. You have emotion. You have. It's very good for me. You cry. Why? Why not?
But do you think?
But I think it's more time not good.
More time.
But in strong situation, yes. Why not?
Okay. Reasonable. Reasonable. Okay. That's the fact. Like not often. You cry every day. Oh no. No, you should have to save your cry. You want to drink that one again. Okay. What about your son? Since I'm asking for the men, okay? First, I'm going to ask for the men, okay? For you, in your own opinion.
Yes, in my opinion, when I was shy, I think when I cry, it can be weak. But for nowadays, I think it's good way to release some negative feeling, to release some stress, especially when you can't handle some situation. So that's why for now, I think when the man cry, maybe it's not meaning they weak like that.
Okay. Exactly. Peter. Yeah. Do you think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you think so? Like crying is not weak?
Maybe.
Maybe. You cannot feel something? You're heartless? You're heartless?
Maybe I always when I wish I cry. Yeah.
Okay. I see. I know you have a different kinds of reasons why you cry. Sometimes like our feelings like feels heavy. Feels heavy. We want to express. But the only thing for a man, we don't cry in front of other people. We cry
Alone.
Alone. But if you saw a man crying for their woman, like they're crying, like you don't have any mistakes, you don't have any sin. But a man cries for you, like a man crying, like you don't have a problem, but a man have a heavy problem, and it's crying for you. You can think that man is like really true to you. That man is like very strong. Yeah, I believe in that one. Yeah. So like, because the men cannot do that one, they cannot express as long as they're not comfortable. So that's why we are going to cry in a very private area, in a private way. But we're going to show our crying actions towards our women. So it means like we're comfort. Okay. So in here. Yeah, no. Yeah, let's talk about the woman, girls in here, okay? Do you think crying is weak?
No, I think sometimes crying showing strongness, strength. Yeah, because like if the person feel something's hard, but I think if then the person can't cry, I think it's a problem. Yeah, I think people sometimes should cry to reduce the stress. So I think crying is not weakness.
I see, especially for the girls, when I talk about women, they're like really vulnerable. Vulnerable, it means like fragile. It's easily get broken. Like vulnerable.
Can you spell?
Okay. Okay. Vulnerable. This one. Especially for a woman. Some of the women, I'm not saying all of the women, but mostly like vulnerable. Okay. So it means like susceptible to physical or emotional attack or harm, okay? So it needs support protections, okay? Just like for example, a baby's like easily get cry because they're vulnerable. They got easily hurt, Like also the girls, they got easily got hurt, when someone throwing some bad words, okay? That. All right. So in here, this time, what about you, Julia? Do you think crying is become like saying that you are weak?
Yes, but if I cried from my co-work, this is make me feel weak. Yes, this depends. I cry from if it's my parents is not weak, I just realize my emotion. But if I cried from my coworker, and this is show my weak. Because I don't want my coworker feel I'm weak. Yes.
Okay, I see. You're not loving how to say showing your weak spot.
Yes,
right?
I don't want to show my weak spot. Yes.
People going to take that one as like your advantage.
Yeah.
Okay? Until your heart become, stone, and someday you're heartless, and feel any emotions towards other people. Okay? So now childhood is the most beautiful of all life season. What about you, Peter? Do you think so?
I think in vacation. Vacation in the summer.
So when you were a kid, you have a lot of memories that you created.
Yes, in the summer we usually together swimming in the river and to beat it together. Fight. Yes, fight together. Different group and to fight together.
Fight together.
Yeah.
If you misunderstand,
yeah.
oh, that's your mistake. No, it's not your fault. It's not my fault. You did that one first. Like that one. Oh, touch it. Like in the Philippines, like how do we make a fight? For example, if I saw two kids in here, they're like bullying each other. I'm going to find a way. How do they fight? Yeah. If you're strong enough, if you're stronger than him, touch the ear. The kid could touch the ear. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, we're going to
How to fight?
Yeah, we want to see to fight.
Really?
Yeah.
Now stop.
No, stop. Hey. Yeah, wait. Who's gonna be stronger? Stronger will be the winner. So like until they become like they punching, they punching. And then if there's like someone crying, oh no, come to your house, like tell your mom. Tell your mom that you punched you punched your friend, your friend punched you, like very hits hard, bullying, that's what we're going to do. Okay, so that is like you love picking a fight when you were a kid.
Yeah.
Okay, bad boy. Okay,
Yeah.
but it's like a normal one, Yeah, always me. Also me as well. Yeah, what about your son?
Yes.
Do you think childhood is like the best season, best of all seasons?
When I was shy and I fight someone, when I was sometimes especially in the primary school, sometimes I fight with someone also, but just punching, not major injury, just minor injury.
Just like a minor
Injury. Yes.
Okay, so do you think like you created a lot of memories?
Yes.
Okay, so but now
Don't fight.
do you do the wrestling? The Muay Thai. Okay, so what about you, Nana?
I think childhood was my best season because I just playing ground, and then so even if I conflict to friends, but after the day I will forget. Then I could play with friends. So but now I can't, like when I conflict to my friends now, I can't I can't meet to the friend. So I think childhood was the
Awesome.
best season.
Okay, so it's easy to get to forget that like your mistake, your sin. Okay. So what did you do yesterday or tomorrow? No, not yet. You don't have mistakes and it's like you become friends with them. Okay, that's a good. But right now, no. You know, it takes a lot of years. You know, to stay away from the conflict. You know,
The
that's true.
relationship is more complicated. It's
Yeah.
an adult. You think so much.
Yeah, so you know, when you were a kid, you should like throw some, you know, some punches. Right now, you use the guns. Yeah, nice. Or sometimes you're going to post that one in the social media. You know, in the Philippines, that's like how do you say, like Filipino mentality, like how do you say, crab mentality. You know, how do you say? For example, I'm not saying all of the Filipino, okay? Mostly, some of them, if they saw someone become rich, other Filipino or their neighbor will think, oh, maybe they got rich because they are selling drugs. They're going to spread some rumors, you know. They're going to say some bad things, you know, or like gossips to, you know, to the neighbor who have, you know, a rich life, living in a rich life. So that's what we call, how do we say, toxic Filipino mindset, or we can call it like crab mentality. Do you know crab mentality? This one. Wait. If you're going to say crab mentality, so means that is like a way of thinking where people in a group try to hold or back our subjects of success. Yeah, if you're going to see a crab, like you can see a crab, right? If the crab is like, you know, goes up, the other crabs like, you know, pull it down. You know what I mean? That's what we call crab mentality. Yeah, I guess, yeah, that's like, you know, the only problem about Filipino. So, look, I can get out. If I can get out, no, one can. Okay? So they're going to pull you over. They're going to pull you over. They're not going to push you. Okay? That is like the opposite of, you know, motivation. Giving you courage or help for you to become, you know, successful. You know? But instead of having, you know, support you, they're giving you some envy. You know, envy, jealousy, like that. So what we call it Filipino mentality, or how do we say crab mentality? Okay. So of course, in here I know we have a different kinds of childhood memories, and of course, what is like the childhood memories that you would never do that again? Me, maybe having a lot of friends. Having a lot of friends. I don't want to do that one again. Having a lot of friends, you know, because it's not easy to manage them. Okay, what about you, Hasi?
For me, I crashed with my car on the road.
On the road.
Yeah,
Oh.
this memory not good for me.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What about you, Son?
One question again.
Like, what is like the one thing that you would like? You wouldn't do it again.
Maybe I ride motorcycle fast.
Right.
Motorcycle fast. Yes, and after that I got an accident.
Ah. The same. Okay, but right now I'm still riding motorcycle fast. What about you, Peter?
When I children, when I child, I go by cycle.
Motorcycles.
No.
Bicycle?
Bicycle. Yes, at night. I go in the middle in the street. Yes, and I don't see. I don't see anymore. I went to no light.
No light.
I see middle the street. far to car. They
There is like a vehicle.
yes, maybe yes.
Coming for you.
Yes, blind into my eyes. I don't see anymore.
Oh.
Yes, little just see.
Oh, it's like a distance.
I will die.
Yeah. Oh my god. You have a good guardian angel.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Nana?
I have not to lie to my mom.
Right?
Tell a lie
To your mom.
to my mom.
Uh-huh.
Because my mom knows everything. Yeah, my mom can realize from my face.
That you're lying.
Yeah.
Oh.
And my mom can like, recognize I'm telling the truth or false. So,
Mhm.
I
You know, I never try to. That's good. You know, mom is like you have a good instinct. Belt. What about you, Julia?
I wouldn't do anymore the thing. Maybe when I was young, I spent too much time playing with friends. But now I want to spend more time with my parents.
Oh.
Yes, because they are get older and older. So I hope I have more time to spend with them. Yes.
I see. That's you know, heartfelt thing, you know, because you know we are going to wish like you know I wish my mom will go to live longer, you know when we get older, you know when I look at like a kid we'd like to spend our time with our friends, but now we hoping like mom please live longer, you know. Yeah, because I would like to see me that I'm very successful. I'm a rich daddy millionaire. Rich mommy millionaire, okay? Thank you so much, guys. So, yeah, thank you. Have a great day for you and enjoy your day. And of course, Nanaho and how to say Nozume?
Yes.
Nozume,
Correct.
yeah, of course, Japan. Natawat, yeah, from Thailand.
Yes.
Yeah, so Hasim, yeah, is from from Saudi Arabia. So just like you know, just how do you say? Saying their name, I can recognize where are they country from. But sometimes, you know, I'm going to, you know, how to say, mistakenly like, oh, are you from Russia? No, I'm from France. Yeah, that's like literal. Like they have some similarities about their name. That's the you know the only thing that I never recognized. But you know, lesson learned. I was to ask their you know where they came from. I'm not going to say like you're from you know from Russia. No, I don't want to say that one. But I can easily recognize where they came from based on their names. Also, for example, if I'm going to say Taiwanese and Chinese, you know, because most of the Chinese have the two names, okay, two words in the names. Like for example, how do you say, Chu Sun Ye, like for example. But in the Taiwan, they have three names. Yeah, Su Wa Ling. Yeah, yeah. So three names, so I can recognize. Oh, this is Taiwan. Yeah, it's different. Okay. Guys, now thank you so much for the watch. This is like Tuesday, so my name is Gulliver again. Yeah, here in front of you, just to mess up your day. Okay. Alright, so yeah, last time I think we were talking about. I'm not sure, okay? I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure. Alright, so we are going to talk about your childhood memories, okay? So we are talking about crybaby, you know? Are you a crybaby?
No.
No? I see, that's good. Okay. Playground. Do you like to play the playground?
Playground?
Do you like to play the playground?
Yeah.
Right now?
No.
No? What about you, Nana? When you were a child?
I like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually play ground,
Yeah.
but now I'm playing sports, and also I need to study, so I prefer indoor.
Ah, okay, indoor. Introvert. Introvert, right?
Yeah.
Just like what we call introvert. People wants to stay at home, prefer. You know, when we get older, we become introvert. We actually don't happy going outside anymore. We just like to prefer to stay inside, you know, our house. Next, we have here hide and seek. You know, did you play that one before, hide and seek?
Hide and
Peter?
seek? Yes.
In the morning or in the night?
I think on time, if you have free time. Yes.
Like in the night or in the night?
No.
Morning?
Morning and night. Yes.
Morning and night. Both.
Both. Yes.
Not child. In the morning, it's like really like, you know, it's easy to find that in the morning. Most especially at night, it's very good. You know?
Night is very good.
You want to go to the haunted house? Hide and seek. Oh, it is a sin. You know, it's 2 days. Since it's 2 days already. Okay. So because you've been you know hiding something by the by the ghost. Okay. Are you afraid of ghosts? Do you believe in ghosts? No.
Just a little.
Just a little. What about you, Hasim?
No.
No. What about you?
Yes.
Yes. What about you, Peter?
Yeah.
What about you? Do you believe in ghosts? Ghost.
Ghost.
Ghost, yeah.
No.
No? They wanna see? I can do, you know, I can do witchcraft. I can open your third eye. No, just kidding. Okay. So of course sometimes we believe, some of the people don't believe that one. Unless you're going to see that one for real. Alright? So in here, let's talk about this one. So let's have the warm up. So we're going to read statements below. And select the ones you did when you were a child. Okay? Which activities have you abandoned and which ones will you try again? Okay. So of course, let's talk about number 1 in here. I'm going to choose, son. Yes, number 1, please read.
I hang out with my friends every day.
Yes, you hang out with your friends every day. Do you hang out with your friends every day?
Not every day.
Not every day. But do you like every day?
I prefer Friday night.
Friday night, yeah, me too. No, Saturday night. Okay. Saturday night, yeah. Because I go in here, I go to Kiki English at 8 a.m. Very sleepy. Okay, so in here, so hang out with your friends, okay? That's what you choose. Now, what other things would you like to do? In this 6, okay, statements, which one in here, other sentences, would you like to do that again? Yeah.
Or choose one.
Yeah, choose one.
Or
Would you like to do that again?
I could sleep anywhere if I was tired.
Oh, if I could sleep anywhere if I
Yes.
was tired.
Yes.
I see. Right now you want to sleep? Okay, I see. Okay, that's like the thing that you want to go back. Why you cannot go? Why you cannot do that one right now?
Not sleep?
Yeah, right now. Like,
Impossible?
impossible for you?
I mean, it's possible to sleep now. Maybe it's difficult because I drank coffee already.
Oh, okay. Even though you're drinking coffee, you're going to be alive again. You cannot sleep.
Yes.
It's unfair, you know. If I drink coffee, you know, it's not enough for me one cup because I still sleepy. Yeah, exactly. I swear. So like when I'm going to drink a coffee, I want to drink about 2 cups. 2 cups. So I cannot sleep too. But I can see like tired. But it doesn't mean that I can sleep. Okay? But 1 cup is not enough. Okay. Alright, so next number, okay. No, I want you to choose, okay? Which one would you like to do, okay? So number 2 is like I would approach most dogs or cats and pat them. How do you call the dog in your country? No. How do you call the dog in your country?
Dog?
Yeah.
Dog.
Dog.
Call the dog.
Yeah. In my country, I would say like that. Yeah. What about you? Well, how do you call your dog in your country?
Like the sound? Sound?
Sound, yeah.
Mom. Something?
To call the dog.
Yeah, how do you call the dog?
Your
Call the
For example, if the dog is far away from you, how do you call them?
Yeah, I have no idea because I've never have pets.
You never have pets. I see. Snakes. Even a snake. Okay, you never tried to call a pet, you know, a dog? No.
I've never.
Oh, okay, it's like Georgia, Georgia, come here. What about you, Asif? How do you call, you know, someone's dog?
Dog is different, not same cat.
Not saying that.
Yeah. Dog maybe come on.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah, that's what.
And cat is different. Maybe it's
The cat.
it's,
Cat. Oh, I see. In the Philippines, you say meep meep like that.
yes.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Come here, my little kitten. It's meal time. Okay. It's meal time. What about you, Zon?
Or I call the name like for example bacon.
Yeah.
Oh, you have. Good.
Yeah.
Like in our like dog in here, like dog. Yeah, like for example, yeah, Georgia, come here.
Like a monkey.
I think the line monkey.
Huh?
Monkey.
Monkey?
Yes.
Good, right?
Yeah, the same.
Okay, what about in your country? How do you call the dog?
Like, hey,
Like
hey.
oh, okay. Hey! Come here. Come here. Okay, so very unique. You have a unique one. How about you?
I'm
Very gentle.
yeah.
Very gentle. That's good. You know. Hey! If that dog was going to call that name in the Philippines, you know, that will you're going to get shocked. Okay. What about you, Hasim, right? Like you say, like how do we say Georgia, like for example? Yeah. Like do you have some? I see. So that's why. Okay. So now, thank you. So let's talk about this number 3. Okay. I wasn't afraid to jump or swim in a cold water. Yeah. So of course. What about you? Are you afraid? Yes. You're afraid. I see. Maybe the cold water is not a water. It's on ice. Don't break your bones. Alright, so now let's talk about, we are done with Zon. So what about you, Hasim? Okay, which childhood memories would you like to, to do that again?
It's maybe number 3.
Number 3. I wasn't afraid to jump or swim in the cold
Yeah.
water. I see. So is there a cold water,
For me, I prefer cold water. In shower or swimming.
Cold water. I see. It is because of the weather.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. In Saudi Arabia, it's like it's really hot. You don't have a spring there.
Spring?
No cold spring. Man-made cold spring.
What is
Cold spring.
cold spring?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Spring?
No.
No.
Spring. Cold spring.
Cold spring?
Yeah.
Cold. No.
Cold spring.
Cold spring. Like
Cold spring.
Yeah. Like this one. You don't have a cold spring there?
No.
No, I see. Only most of the time sea, right? Beach.
Yes, just.
Okay, you prefer cold spring, like cold water. In the Philippines also? Do you like?
Philippines?
Yeah, Philippines.
Yes.
Cold. Okay.
Cold, yes.
Wow. Ice. Do you remember the ice bucket challenge?
Yes.
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 Ice bucket challenge.
I am.
Yeah. Yes, that's what Zon said. Put a lot of ice, put some
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
also the bucket. No, not that one. Also, only the bucket. Like we're going to fill that one with the bucket. You know. Have you tried that one? No. Would you like to try that one, Mr. Peter? Also the bucket. Now it's very cold, you know. You're gonna be shocked, you know, if you're not used to the coldness of something. Okay. So now in here, let's talk about you, Mr. Peter. Okay. Which one in here? Which statements would you like to do it again?
Number 4.
Number 4. Okay.
Number 4.
What is it? I ate anything that tastes as good without worrying about my head. Oh, okay. So yeah, of course. Yeah, okay, it's okay. No, yeah, that's the good thing. What about no? You cannot eat.
No, I don't eat anything.
You should
Because my will have many problem food.
Like that.
Yeah,
of course. You don't go to the gym?
No.
No.
Gym.
You-
Gym.
Yeah, we have a gym in here.
No.
No?
No.
No, it's free.
It's free.
Yeah, free gym.
Gym.
Yeah.
Not me.
I usually
No pay, no pay. Free gym, right?
Yeah, free.
Free.
You can take tickets and reception.
Yeah, I know.
You do the gymnastics. No? You don't go to the gym?
Not before.
Not before. You never tried that one. Yeah, maybe if you like, you know, sometimes you're gonna go to the gym. And after that one, eat a lot of things, you know, whatever you like.
But I can run so fast.
Ah, okay. I see. But you know, Vietnamese food is really good as well. It's very good. Vietnamese food like pho, you know, pho.
Pho, yes.
Yeah, pho.
But very good over there.
Yes. But I like to taste the, you know, the real Vietnamese, you know, pho.
Pho.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Just like for example, another one like the ramen. You know, Japanese ramen is really good. In here, we have a Japanese restaurant. They sell ramen, but I think it's not really Japanese, you know.
Yeah, I think so. And it's expensive.
Yeah, it's kind of expensive, but the taste is like so. Alright, so you like to do, you know, to eat that one. So, but in Vietnam, no, like I think most of the Vietnamese people very conservative when it talks about eating, you know, because they don't want to get fat, you know. Unlike in the Philippines, you know, fat. There's a lot of fat people, fat belly like me. Yeah, I have a big stomach. I have one ab. Singular, you know, not plural. Alright, so thank you. So what about you? Yeah. No.
You're either do I like to choose number 4.
Number 4. I
Yeah.
anything. Oh, okay.
Two.
Messi.
Yeah, because I'm on a Peter string, so I'm on diet now.
You're on diet now.
So yeah, I want to eat food without the like carry my health.
Oh, that can carry your health. Like for example, vegetable salad.
Also,
You don't like
I don't.
vegetable?
I don't really.
Natto? Natto? No?
Yeah, I like it.
You like that natto? Okay, so. I see. Carry your health. Okay. What about you, Nana? Which one?
The first one, I hang out with my friends every day.
You want to hang out with friends every day. Why you cannot do that one right now?
Right now, so I have a lot of things like including my project, and I need to write some report I'm in school days. So I have a lot of homework.
Homework,
to
okay.
do, and then I can't hang out.
Okay, you gotta hang out with friends, okay? You know, you can do that one. You know, there's no impossible. You can still do that one every day. You know, Like what you will do is like just to stop go school. Stop going to school. Go with your friends. No, hey, no. Like for example, in the Philippines, you know, my friend, you know, he stopped on high school right now, so he usually hang out with with his friends, but in the prison because he sell drugs. Yeah, with his friend. Yeah, he like to quit to the school because he wants to hang out with his friends every day, you know, without worrying about the school. But right now, you know, he's in the prison together with his friends. So yeah, they usually hang out every day, every minute, every second. They go to sleep together in the prison. Alright, so of course, how about in here? I can watch television for hours, you know. Who is the one in here really addicted about television before? Yeah. What about you? No, you're not addicted to television? What about you, Zon?
Yes, when I was child. Because before I have a telephone, I can watch cartoon in television only. Yeah, before I have a phone.
So what kind of cartoon would you like to watch?
Cartoon? Maybe Disney?
Disney.
Disney.
Okay, like Stitch.
Yeah,
I don't know that. I don't know how to sound on Stitch. Okay, so Stitch like Disney movie. How about for anime?
Anime also, yes, in the television.
Well, what kind of anime is that?
Demon Slayer?
Demon Slayer. Okay, that's
yes.
good. Okay, I see. What about you? Are you addicted about television?
No.
No. You never watch like, you know, bro, your country is, you know, made from one of the best anime in the world. Why you cannot watch? What about you, Mr. Peter?
Yeah, no, I don't could watch the television for hours.
What about before?
Yeah?
Before?
Before?
Yeah.
No.
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 You never tried?
I had watching television.
Oh, okay. Since you're a child, right now you watch television but not a lot.
Yes.
Okay, so because there's a lot of offers right now, we have the Netflix, the Prime Video, I don't know, under Amazon Prime. Yeah. Okay, we can watch the movies there. Okay, so now thank you so much for that one. For me, I could sleep anywhere if I was tired. I like that kind of vibe, you know. Like when I'm tired right now, I want to sit relax. But I cannot sleep, you know, because I have to work. If I don't want to work, my supervisor will going to kill me. Alright, so speaking, share how you changed, or like are the changes positive or negative for you, you know? Back when you were a child or when you were a kid, so do you think the changes that you have right now is good enough for you already? Or are you contented already enough? Yeah? Like, you said to me that you are, you know, I hang out with your friends. Do you think, you know, the changes that you have right now, that you cannot hang out with your friends usually, is good enough for you?
I think it's good for me because I need to study. So I, like, how to say, I must not hang out every day. Yeah.
You must hang out every day, so you must focus on your study. Okay, study first. What about you, Mr. Peter? So, you said to me that I ate anything that I tasted good without worrying about my health. Do you think it's good enough for you, like not to taste anything?
Yeah, yes, I am because maybe I eat so much. I ate so much anything that was good before. So I'm feeling not good for me. If I continue eat anything such good because I want to save money.
Save money. Okay, I see. Diet to save money.
Yeah.
Until the day you can say, die, no tea.
I make money to travel.
I see. As long as you fill your stomach, it's good, you know. Beer, like that, you know. Beer, it's okay.
Yeah,
As long as you
okay.
fill your stomach.
Oh.
Yeah, as long as you fill your stomach, beer, it's okay.
Yeah, I don't like beer.
Yeah, of course, beer is good, right?
Good.
What about you, Asik? It's good?
Not good.
No? Why? Haram?
I can drink beer, but with alcohol.
Without?
With alcohol.
Oh.
Yeah. But I don't like it.
Okay. Alcoholic drinks, you like whiskey like that?
No.
No.